Hello, everybody, and welcome to Talk Tuesday. And we're going to do Wonderful Wednesday. We have some interesting things that come up, and I thought I'd bring them to you. We do know that there is going to be a flash. We have talked about the flash, and I'm actually kind of hoping that in this flash, it has the healing because we are going to get healed. They either have med beds or frequency healing, as my dreams have told me 2 years ago we were going to get frequency, light, and sound. And it will be in everybody will have a room in their home that they can go into and meditate and heal. And it's going to have the right colors, the right vibration, the right megahertz of music that you're listening to, or whatever you're doing. It's going to be on 5D. So it's going to be safe and beautiful. And I've been writing in my gratitude book a lot, and I've had a lot of dreams lately, and I've been only remembering like bits and pieces of them. This is my gratitude book, and I've been also putting dreams in here. I hope y'all felt the shift on the first. And let me tell you something else. On the 1st of December, early in the morning, our electric went off. No storms, no wind, no nothing. Our neighbor across the street, their electric went off. They're on a different grid than we are. Usually when our electric's off, theirs is on. So I call my little brother and I said, Eric, did your he's in Pennsylvania. I'm in Florida. I said, did your electric go off yesterday? He goes, yeah, it was flashing on and off all day. Well, then I see that the Schumann residence was blacked out for 7 hours. So guess what? We did another time. We did another time jump. It was exciting too, because you know what? I woke up from a nap and I was kind of delusional a little bit the last few days, and I've felt kind of dizzy. And we had the new moon. Uh, the things that excuse me. The things that I have written down in my doodle notes is 333 days of the year. I don't know why we're on the 33rd. Yeah, 333 days. And I've got blacked out for 7 hours, timeline jump, 12-1, be aligned, get grounded, focus better, physical changing slow and steady, raising our consciousness. I've noticed things about myself that are changing, little things. So pay attention to your body, because my understanding is these waves that we're seeing when the clouds are waves and stuff, that could be healing. We don't know. We don't know if that's what they're doing or not. I laid down for a nap at 4:30 on the 1st. Woke up at 6:15 p.m. and when I woke, I felt dizzy and confused. It looked like morning, was not feeling normal, and I thought I slept all night. I thought it was night and it was still morning. It was, or no, I thought it was morning and it was still night because I had just laid down. I am not bringing my dreams back as much in my waking hours, but although I feel and know I was astral traveling out of my body as I came out of my dream, I was dizzy and spinning. So that is some things that are probably going to happen to us. I keep seeing a flash, a white flash on my right side. That was on 11:20. Um, so much is going on. I got, I've wrote so much stuff. I swear, I just don't even, you don't even know where to pick it up at. Observe, do not absorb. Our hearts are full of sacred energy, collective coming together. Yeah, we are going to have a flash, and I'm really hoping that it's our healing flash for all of me and my beautiful soul family out there. I only wish the best for every one of you, and I love you very much. And we need to be strong. and get ready for what's going to happen. We don't know what's going to happen. We really don't. We can try to guess. They keep saying the third, which is today. Today's the second, yeah. They keep saying the third is going to be kind of like an alien invasion type thing in the sky where we're at war. Oh, I'm late tonight. I'm doing this late because I won't have time tomorrow. I'll be in Tally. So I'm trying to get this out for you guys. So if I yawn a bunch of times, bear with me. Okay. Now we're going to start the reading out. It's 12/3 of 2024. It's a 14. It goes down to a 5. Wednesday is 12/4, 2024. It's a 15 and it's a 6. You add 5 and 11, you got a 5 and 6, you get an 11, which is a master number. It doubles in power. And we have a lot of things coming through right now, a lot of energy. I feel a lot of energy, and I can see things going on. And you really need to pay attention to that. Okay, we got out of the Soul Helper Oracle, and we know the 11. I'm not going to read the 11. The 11 doubles. Anything 11, 22, 33, 44, it doubles in power. So if you're thinking about something and you see like an 11, then that means it's like kind of like a yes from the universe. It doubles in power, it gives you more energy and thought. The 36 we got, and it's a 9. You know how I love 9. And this is the back of the cards, and this is the card that we got. Success and happiness are coming. Enjoy and celebrate life. Yeah, they are. We're going to have a little bit more till a little after January and see what happens. And it should be a total reset. We should all be good to go. Enjoy and celebrate life. Celebrate your success, your happiness, and your life. They enrich you, enjoy them to the full. Life is full of ups and downs, and we can experience some form of loss or failure at any time. Such is life, full of highs and lows, laughter and tears, clarity and despair. But this does not matter right now. So dress up, put flowers in your hair, and dance through life because now things are looking good. When happiness comes into your life, make sure you enjoy and make the most of it. You cannot bottle it to enjoy at a later stage. Live joy and fully in the moment. To be rich is to know that you cannot hold on to a single second. Do not even try, but instead turn it into celebration. You have drawn this card because you are successful right now. You are on a high, feeling free and happy. You may have forgotten to celebrate a recent success, but you can do that now. Just keep reminding yourself that true success means finding a clear perspective on everything, living with dignity and grace, and recognize that your soul path, true wealth, is always to be found in the heart rather than in the bank balance. Remember that there are always reasons to celebrate yourself and life. Your helpers for the next 21 days, the power animals, the Pegasus, the herbal essence oil is patchouli, and the healing crystal is the moss agate, and the number is 9. Okay. Let's look at the 9 now that I yawn. My eyes are watering. Oh. Reveal that number 9 reveals that you have something new to learn. Be open, receptive, and curious enough to seek it out. You will then find wisdom in an unconditional, deep healing love. Number 9 will help you reach a point of completion so that you can turn your attention to the mysteries of the unknown and the new. Its energy field is indestructible without being inflexible. Number 9 always remains true to itself. 9 plus 9 is 18. Use digits add up to 9. 9 times 9 is 81. Use digits add up to 9. Multiply any number by 9. Then add the 2 digits of the resulting number together, and they always add up to 9. It is almost as if it absorbs every other number through this calculation. Number 9 teaches you how to do this too. Accept the powers offered to you in order to achieve perfection. The number is fulfillment and completion, but also a beginning and an end. Uh, the 11, the digits of a double number, a master number, are not usually added together, but instead are regarded as having twice the power of the particular number. Give yourself the time to allow the number of the card to resonate through your light body. Visualize it in front of your heart and let it circle around your body. Don't try to control it, but instead simply observe where the number wants to go. Its position may bring important information. Yeah, that is a great card. That's all nine. It's all 369 too. That's a 36 9, 369 Tesla. We're going to get Tesla energy. I can't wait. It's going to happen. And I was watching Elon Musk the other day, and he said, or today actually, he said, uh, there's 460 something parts of the government that a lot of them they don't need. It's just a big waste of money. So he said we'll have about 99. I heard that the government's going to go down to about 10%. We don't need all those people sucking the life out of us and taking all our money. So most of them are going to go. And pay attention because remember, the third or the fourth they're talking is like some kind of alien baloney that they're going to do in the sky with, holograms probably. And we're going to think the world's over. So just be prepared because they are up to no good. Very much so. We're going to go to the Messenger Oracle and the cards. Lately, I've been doing this, observe in silence. Usually I give my opinion and that aggravates the hell out of my husband. And plus it probably aggravates other people because I always have an opinion. So I have been trying to change, climb out of my box, and do things different. So I have been kind of observing. Now is not the time to be the life of the party, nor to step forward into the role of leader or teacher. Be cautious. It may not be wise to draw attention to yourself or to reveal your plans to others at this time. Instead, be silent, step back, be still, watch those around you, and be mindful of what you see, hear, and feel. Trust in your instincts and intuition and let them guide your steps. We need to be using that right now. We need to be observing in silence. We need to be paying attention to things. And we need to know how to react because there is going to be a lot of things coming forward that we will not understand. But we have, the fox, they're survivors. They survive in the city life. They get animals, they eat and this and that, but you don't see them that often. They're back observing everything because they have to get the bigger picture before they can win. And that's what we need to do because there is a lot of misinformation out there. Cue the card said that there would be disinformation. So right now, though, it is going exactly as they planned it. Project Bluebeam is going to happen, and we know, but we just didn't know when. And I'm not going to put a date on it. They're saying the third, the fourth. Let's not put a date on it, but let's know that it's in the background and they are going to pull that crap because they want to scare people. Fear is their best weapon. When you're afraid, you're easy because right now, we have to have courage. We really do. We have to ground ourselves. We've been working for this. We've been going through Earth School. I think I've been on here almost a year. I'm not sure. I'd have to go back and look. But we have been in Earth School. We have been looking into the mystery school, but we are going to be full-fledged mystery school also because we will be teaching different things to other people. We are all teachers and we are all students. So we have to remember that. We have to come together with the courage. There are times when you feel small and afraid and alone in the world, but you are not alone. You are watched over and cherished by Gaia and Great Spirit. Know that you have within you the strength to overcome all obstacles placed in your path, no matter how daunting or large they may seem. Have courage. Now is the time to trust in yourself and have confidence that you will overcome all. We will overcome all. We are into the age of Aquarius, and you know that's love and laughter and joy and beauty and people are like, well, we got to work and we got to do this. They are talking universal income and they have been planning this for a long time. But now what do they mean by universal income? They've already robbed us blind with our taxes and all the crap sending it to the queen and the fake paper money that we've been using for so long. That's a dead instrument. It's not worth nothing other than the paper it's printed on. And we've been working as slaves 5 to 7 days a week. And guess what? We weren't supposed to do that. Think about this. Okay. I just always tell my family, my soul family, think about this really hard with common sense. Our creator created us to be better than our creator, to learn on this earth school and help people and fix things around you to see how strong and how wise you could be. And then we go to mystery school. We have been dealing in mystery school, but we are going to learn so much more. It might be this boom in your head, like, wow, I remember that, because they wiped our memory away. Some of us are coming back. Some of us, I guess, we fought it. I don't know, but a lot of us are realizing and we're remembering things that don't coincide with this earthly planet. It's like it's out of the planet. And people keep saying, no, you're crazy. There's nothing there. Do. We have a firmament, which I'm sure we do, but I would say they're in the water or in the caves. There is property and world around us that we've never explored. So we have no idea. And it's really cold. So I'm worried. Have some gas and a generator, people. Get prepared just in case. I am hoping we are not going to have the blackout when it's this cold. It's like 36 right now here in Florida. We've lost all our banana trees. We had a freeze yesterday. And this, I'm sorry, but it's not normal. Yeah, Florida gets cold once in a while, but the last 2 years have been frigid in Florida. Actually, three. You lose track of time when time's going so fast. And I really have this feeling that we're gonna wake up and it's gonna be like 2012. And we're gonna be using the the Julian calendar, not the Gregorian. And there's another calendar too we could be using, but it's gonna be 28 days. It's gonna be 13 months like it always was with the woman's cycle. That's why they messed up pregnancy because women used to count their cycle when it was 28 days uh in the old because we don't remember that. Now they've talked to women that are like older women that went to school and they first learned that the earth was flat. So then they give us this globe that says not educational, made in China. How the hell do we know? And do we really care other than they lie to us constantly? And I'm sick of that. We got I'm going over to the angels and ancestors, and we got the winter. Take care of your needs. Get some water and some food that won't spoil, and get some blankies, and get some generator and some gas, and have your tank full, and just have candles, get some solar lights, charge them in the daytime. You'll have them in your house at night, and they're great. They work great. Oh, and then I don't know if I told you this the other day, but yeah, our attorney, I think I did, but I'm going to tell you just in case other people haven't heard. Our Attorney General Moody in Florida just made it that no more chemtrails because they caused these hurricanes. Told you, I don't think we had this kind of weather back in before all this crap. If you think about it, I have this feeling we should have been tropical, kind of like you put a dome, let's say a dome over a nursery, and you just mist the water over it every day for it to grow. Why wouldn't we be like that? Basically, if we're in a dome, it should be like the humidity, like the moisture and the rain just coming down like a drizzling rainfall. I don't know. I think it's going to be kind of like Avatar. Other than it's not going to be as rough. I mean, we're going to have houses and stuff like that. But I think the beauty is going to be like a rainforest, in my opinion. That's my opinion. That's what I keep seeing. That's what I keep feeling. Do everything you need to be at your best, then move beyond your fears and limitations. For many of the animal realm, winter is a time of hibernation and retreat. You may wish to curl up in a ball too, but although you may not feel as bright as you'd like to, be a primal force within is encouraging you to continue. The winter card features a wolf, one of few animals that stay active all year round. Wolves know what it's like to work alone or thrive within a pack. So if you feel you need to go it alone at this time, know that the wolf medicine will help you move beyond your insecurities and relax in your own space. You have an opportunity to move beyond your fears, although you may feel in the dark. Get comfortable. What being is the unknown, and trust that the light within you will sustain you through what may seem a challenging process. Ask yourself what you need to do to feel supported and alive. You may uncover something from your past and you have buried deep. Know that when you unearth it and shed light on it, you create space for miracles. You may feel like a lone wolf right now, but it's time for you to be the alpha. When the winter card arrives in the future position of a spread, or as the last card in a reading, it can also indicate that the coming winter will usher in important energies with regards to your questions or intentions. I believe the winter is going to usher in some craziness. We just have to be prepared, literally. Hey, we got the magic spirit oracle. Magical spirit oracle. We got a beautiful card. That which is true will always be enough. Look at that beautiful card. Ooh-wee. And that's a 37. It's a 10. Goes down to a 1. Truth, honor, knight, empress, integrity. Abundance happens when I honor my soul and live in truth. The the honest path, the honorable knight, the noble empress, the liberation of self. The highest view can be seen once we have reached the mountain peak. And what a breathtaking view it is. A grueling climb that requires strength and perseverance can lead to a feeling of total freedom. This is what it feels like to set yourself free by the power of truth. Fulfillment on the level of soul and wholeness of self, regardless of what the world may see. You have earned your own sight. The path to authenticity is not an easy one. There are temptations all around. The witch's lair calls you near. Dark forces seek to make you stray from your path, to neglect your true self, discard your values, and dishonor your soul. Some people will even choose the easy path, selling their soul in exchange for a shortcut to the top. This never works. This is the false self, the starving ego. For when they reach the peak, their view is obstructed by thick fog and mountain mist. They become cursed by the one who lured them in. They will never see the view. Only living truly can earn this gift of sight and fulfillment. The truth card is about living with honor, integrity, and authenticity, and having goodwill towards humanity. being a real gem in a world of fake stones, shining by your own light rather than relying on reflections of others. It is no validate yourself fully. It is to honor the calling and highest truth of your soul, even then faced with temptation. Drawing this card can be a sign that you are currently navigating this path. You are indeed on a quest for truth. Living authentically has become a core value of yours. If you continue to search of this highest honor, you will surely be rewarded in priceless ways. Perhaps if you continue to live within the space of truth, you will achieve an abundance you never could have imagined. It is not dishonesty to wish for true wealth in the metaphysical and physical world. Visualize yourself on the peak of the mountain. Imagine you feel total fulfillment, wholeness, and peace of mind. You are giving spirit a hug every time you choose truth. Truth is spirit, and authenticity is the language of the soul. Meditate on the concept of the universe and spirit, true abundance every time you choose to honor your soul. I think that was a great message. And if you look at this card, it's got the black and white hair, which is the polarity, which we have to have, the crescent moon. She's surrounded by water and her eyes are wide open. That's a great message. But, I think they're all great messages. Okay, we're going to save those and we're going to go on to the actual message. Those are messages too, but we're going deeper in. We are going to do some deep diving tonight. Ooh, I know it. Okay. We are going to the dreams of Gaia first. And it's interesting, the first card to come out was Thoth. It's a number 18, which is a 9. Thought. Thought creates reality. Thought is the foundation of consciousness. Don't trust your thinking. Be certain. Thought is energy. Energy flows where attention goes. Be mindful of the universal laws. Our consciousness and unconscious mind in accord. Be realistic instead of optimistic or pessimistic. Good and bad go hand in hand. Change your mind, change your life. Do not overthink or speculate. Question the critical mind speak. This basically to me is, I'd say, yeah, where it is the past. Okay. The past is the birthplace of all the thoughts that dwell within our minds, even something experienced here. In what you believe to be the present, you already occurred. Several studies have revealed that we make our decision a few seconds before we think of them. It also takes several milliseconds for our minds to process what we are experiencing. So before our minds have made sense of the moment has already passed. The thought card, when it appears in the past position, asks that you or someone you trust look to the past for answers. Doing so will bring clarity and confidence. It could be that something important has been forgotten, and so your thinking is flawed as a result. You're being cautioned not to rush into a decision right now, for what you think to be true and correct might not be. Think carefully and discuss the situation. A puzzle piece is missing. Interesting. And so now you need to look into your mind and memories to determine if you are remembering everything and remembering it correctly. Take a moment to be a little more analytical than usual. Reflect, process, and remember so you can be confident that you are not making a choice or decision based on a flawed memory. Where details have been forgotten or altered, now is not the time to think you might be correct. Be certain instead. Uh, it's got the polarity, the negative and positive in the background. And she's reading and she's thinking about what she's reading, and she's got source above her and a cauldron in front of her, but she's in deep thought. And you really got to be careful with the thought pattern of the memories, because once you think it and say it, it's already passed. I know it sounds weird, but that's what that is. That's what that's telling us, the thought. You got to be careful with the thought, because the thought can take us down roads that we didn't understand. I look back at some things in my life and I look at them and think, I thought that was different. I misunderstood it. I twisted it, and it wasn't what I thought. So you really kind of observe in silence, but not absorb, and kind of re-look at it when you get older, because things you did when you were younger make no sense when you get older. And sometimes when you get older and look back, you think, what was I thinking? I mean, we have to look back a little bit on our life, but don't live there. Be careful not to live there. Too many people are living in the past. Okay, now we got the Enchanted Map Oracle, and this is kind of a clarifier for thought. And what I thought was interesting about this, what I thought was interesting, the thought, uh, this came up 35, 8, infinity, and it's education. Mm-mm-mm. She is in Earth School. She's getting ready to go to mystery school because she's got little Tinkerbell fairy right there helping her with all the energy around her and the beautiful white herring standing there. She is engrossed in the book, kind of like this one. Isn't that crazy? This should be an interesting card to read. Okay. Just want to make sure that wasn't reversed. I think of that too. Oop, looking at that card, and I'm thinking, remember Peter Pan. Okay. Life is filled with lessons. Be teachable. Wisdom comes from participating in life, not just reading about it. This card suggests that you might not have enough knowledge about what you seek, the direction to take, your circumstances, or the nature of your inquiry. Important information is coming. Now is the time to go to school, ask a person who might know more than you do, or find a teacher or a course of study so that you can more clearly understand what the next right action must be. Sometimes life unexpectedly sends you to an unfamiliar school, and you must learn to it by experience. Now is a time to be teachable, open to changing your perception, notions, be a student, and be willing to state the most powerful mantra of all, I don't know yet. That is a good lesson, because we just thought about it's like this is us right now. And our minds are thinking, and what the hell is going to go on next in this world? And it's thinking and thinking and thinking the thought. But then we go here, and she's actually educating herself. So if we are in our head in thought, that's not really a good place to be. We have to be educating ourselves with the facts about those thoughts. Thoughts can be changed, the positive and negative. But here, she's beautiful. She's got the crescent moon over her, and she's learning. And she's got the magic of Tinkerbell and the beautiful nature all around. And she's grounded on the rocks. So, yeah, she's going to thought, and then she's going to education. She's thinking about education. She's thinking she, I just say she because they're she's, they're thinking about the education that they need and how to pursue something in their future. And that's a good thing. Now we did get with the thought and the education, we got the 10 of Cups, and the 10 of Cups was reversed. Just gonna find the 10 of Cups. Yeah, there you are. So we've got thoughts and education, we've got family, and this was reversed. Unhappy home, separation, domestic conflict, disharmony, and isolation. This card may indicate that the asker is struggling to find personal fulfillment or a sense of happiness in their life. It is a reminder to take a step back and recess what truly brings you joy and meaning. The 10 of Cups reverse suggests that it is time to address an underlying issue and work towards finding balance and harmony in all areas of life. Meddling relatives, a short fling, external forces affecting relationships, hostile workplace, tension between colleagues, isolation at workplace, arguments with family or finances financially unstable. Something is disturbing your once serene happiness, such as quarrel or conflict of interest among family members or close friends. Someone could be creating problems that are poisoning the lives of your loved ones. I see what is happening in this world right now is people are having a really hard time grasping things because nothing feels real anymore. We have to get out of our head more, get educated, and understand where everybody's coming from because everybody has a different personality. Everyone has that one unique spark of magic that no one else has. So when we're in thought, heavy thought, sometimes that's not a good thing. If it's for education purposes, yes, but if you're thinking of everything you could have did from the past, you can't change it. So you're thinking too much. And be careful that you don't destroy a beautiful home, family, friendship, whatever it is, over something so crazy as what's going on in the world right now. I know that I'm basically alone right here doing this because my husband doesn't understand it. My brother loves it. My aunt loves it. Some of my family members love it. My mother and father would have loved it if they understood what I was doing right now because they were very much into the spiritual part of life. But this is what it is. So we got the 5 of Water is the next one. And I always call this card the praying woman, feeling alone and isolated. And we just actually talked about alone and isolated with this one, which was upside down. I get that we're all feeling alone and isolated. We're not all perfect, and we're all in deep thought. And we've got to just go into meditation and clear the mind, void the thought out, and listen from the heart, the Shambhala. And I call her the praying woman, the meditating woman, whatever it is. Consumed by fear and doubts, we should not fear. That's what they enjoy. They enjoy you fighting. They enjoy you in fear. They enjoy you miserable. They enjoy you. They take away your joy. That's what they want to do. That we need to do the opposite. We need to have joy. We need to dance. We need to laugh. We need to find out, balance ourselves, find out where we are in life because we've been told a bunch of crap and we're all going to have to go back through Earth school and learn a bunch of new things before we end up going. Mourning loss, trapped in the moment, feeling angry and betrayed, playing the victim, unable to see a way forward. The five of water represents feeling of fear, doubt, and hopelessness that can cloud our minds and hearts and give rise to confusion, misunderstanding, and anger. These emotions are often born of our own pain or insecurity and can cloud our ability to see the love that surrounds us. All too often, when we experience a moment of great hurt or loss, we can feel alone, as if no one could possibly understand the depths of anguish we are feeling, whether it be the end of a marriage or friendship, the death of a loved one, or a battle with mental illness. We can sometimes find ourselves weighed down by pain and suffering and blind to the beauty and love that surrounds us. Loss of any kind causes us to experience a range of emotions, including sadness, fear, confusion, guilt, regret, anger, and betrayal. Sometimes we can even experience a complete absence of emotion. To think of the future serves only to add to the burden of sorrow. Because all hope seems gone, the Five of Water is a challenging card because it is not one that offered any real comfort. Loss is something we all experience if we are already vulnerable and sensitive to hurt, then it can be overwhelming. The death of a loved one, the loss of a friend, being betrayed by someone we trusted and loved. There are no words of comfort that will lessen the pain we feel. The Five of Water symbolizes the need to allow yourself to work through your grief and to take as much time as you need. Allow the emotions to flow and flow along with them, but not to extent that they threaten to overwhelm you or have you lashing out at others. You need to remember that you have people around you who love you. Look up. While you may feel alone, you are not. There are people around you who have also experienced loss. They know, they understand. Allow them to be there for you in your time of need. And if you look at this card, as she's playing the victim or feeling lost or whatever, she's got the beautiful goldfish and the light shining down on her, and she's not paying any attention. I get that everybody is very, very, very confused and very sad right now, and we're losing people we love, and our life's changing, and things are evolving so fast that we don't even know how the hell to catch it. But we can catch it, and we will catch it. We've got to work on self. My husband says they're not going to be able to take all the bad guys out. There's thousands of them. There's thousands of people that are bad guys, girls, whatever. I said they're going to have to do a massive flash. They're going to have to make these people love themselves and love others because there is some rough energy out there. I feel it all the time. Okay, that was the Dreams Gaia. Now we have the Clarifier. And I thought it was interesting because that's a five, and the Clarifier was a five, which is, it's 23, which is a five. The Golden Palace. There is always enough. The Golden Palace card represents good fortune, ambition, fulfillment, wealth, and prosperity. It may also indicate emotional fulfillment as perhaps you're entering a time of happiness that's long overdue. The message here is that self-worth isn't measured by what you have, no matter how abundant your life is. Instead, it comes from what you are, how authentically you're living your life, and how much love you're willing to share. Granted, receiving this card does indicate material gain and a furthering of tangible rewards, but things come and go. And knowing your true value leads to even greater riches. Now share the wealth. What did I just get done saying? There is a lot of greedy people out there that won't share anything. You know, you see all these Cadillacs and Mercedes and all this stuff going down, Teslas and blah, 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 whatever. People aren't helping people. Come on. The people that are broke are helping the people that are broke. The people that are rich are just going on, oh, I just gave to Goodwill and they're going to charge you for all their stuff. And yeah, I helped. Okay, you helped. Okay. Okay, now, me being a smart butt. Okay, we got the High Priestess, number two. Ooh. And today is the third. So yeah, the High Priestess. I like her. She's pretty cool. She's got feathers in her hair. She's holding the crescent moon. Unconscious, intuition, mystery, spirituality, higher power, and inner voice. The meaning of the High Priestess is related to inner knowledge. Her appearance in a reading can signify that it is time for you to listen to your intuition rather than prioritizing your intellect and conscious mind. Remain patient in love, calm exterior with inner passion, intimacy, education, creativity, inspiration, mentor, use instinct. Keeping your financial situation private. The High Priestess represents someone who is intuitive and beginning to open up to their spirituality. Meditation, prayer, new spiritual work are indicated. Yeah, she's got, think about it. There's two steps here. She's in the middle. She is going to pick which one she's going to go on. And you know she's going to be picking the smart one. Okay, now we got the maiden, and that's a number two also. Oh, that was interesting. She was upside down. So we've got a blockage here. Right, this is right. This is the now space. Follow your dreams, discover your passions, focus on self-discovery, address self-imposed limits and restrictions, increase independence, seek your own answers, realize feeling of fear and abandonment, craving attention, needing rescue, express goals and desires, be true to self, acting with empathy. Now, this was reversed, so there is a blockage here. It says the reverse maiden asks you to look at your dreams and aspirations. Are you acting from a place of genuine love and desire to improve yourself, or are you resisting because you want things to go your way without a care for others? When we choose to follow our own path, it is not always possible to avoid hurting or saying no to those we care for. However, we can say no with mindfulness, empathy, and understanding. Be firm but kind. Be clear when expressing your desire and goals. Take into account the need and feeling of others and avoid behavior that makes you appear childish and selfish. This behavior will not help others to understand your decision or respect your choice to walk your own path. Yeah. You don't want somebody like that that's going to be kind of ignorant to you. You got to be careful because you are on your own path. So don't wait for somebody else to show you the path. Okay, we got number 28, which is a 10 again. We got movement. This is interesting. I like this card. There's land on the back of this ostrich with like a windmill. Got a windmill and a balloon up in the air. And it's a 28, which is a 10. And this was upright. This is the time for positive momentum. As you come out of a period of restriction, you're in a stage of new adventure and discovery. You may feel compelled to take a trip, change your hair, or move your home or business regardless. You can't remain where you are anymore. You feel compelled to go forward. No matter what your inquiry, you will see that your dreams take form and doors previously shut begin to open as if by magic. Movement is also a state of mind. The fog lifts, and you now know the actions you need to take. This isn't the time for fear. Let it go and move forward. Yeah, we don't want fear. And those are nice messages because there is a lot of people in fear, and fear will block you from doing things. So we really don't want to fear. With that, we got the Four of Wands. That reminds me of dancing in the street. Community, home, celebration, reunions, parties, gathering, stability, belonging. The Four of Wands represents joyful celebration, reunion, and relaxation. This card signifies that the current has reached an important milestone on a project or achieved a goal. Wedding, engagement, gatherings, and public celebrations of love, feeling supported by colleagues, office parties, bonding, and colleges. Financial support, loved ones, financial stability, and comfort. This card is also about family reunion, homecoming, and feeling satisfied and safe at home. The current may have recently returned from a trip or is finally ready to lay down roots. Hmm, interesting. Okay, we have the Three of Water, and three is the Trinity, but she's upside down. Celebrate your victories, take satisfaction from your endeavors, look to the future with anticipation. Your success will continue. A rewarding outcome, an exciting future. Free yourself of unrealistic expectations. Allow the outcome to manifest freely. The Three of Water reversed appears in order to caution us against weighing down a potential outcome with the burden of our expectations. Make sure your hopes and desires are realistic and let go of those that are not. Free yourself of the binding nature and weight of unrealistic expectations, and in doing so, allowing the outcome you seek to manifest in its own way and time. Remember, the more you expect, the more disappointed you will be if the future you hope for does not unfold as you imagine. Hmm. Now we got a 38. We got a 38. Oh, we got a 28. And we got a 38, which is an 11, which is a master number. And it's going with this heal the ouch. And we got another fox. We got a raccoon helping the fox heal. It says heal the ouch. This is a time for great soothing of the heart, body, soul, and mind, as this card indicates that healing will be prevalent in your life now. If you feel drawn to study the healing arts, you'll be successful in developing your natural capacity to restore others to wellness. However, the message may be that you're being called to change your behavior in order to heal the earth. Perhaps you'll switch to a cruelty-free or attention to how much water or electricity you use. You're asked to be conscious of your footprint on the sacred earth and all of life, and to commit to the healing path. Heal the ouch card may also be an indicator of old wounds and broken bonds being mended. Reconciliations are possible now. Let bygones be bygones. Interesting. That is interesting because we get the Knight of Swords with that one. And assertive, direct, impatient, intellectual, daring, focus, perfectionist, ambitious. The Knight of Swords represents energy, speed, and determination. The asker is highly ambitious and motivated to manifest their ideas. This card is a reminder to slow down and enjoy the journey. This card also signifies the asker's goals are within reach. They are ready to bring their plans into reality with focus, strength, and courage. I like that. We had one more card fly out. It didn't have any of the oracles, but it came out with the Knight of Swords. And because this card came out the way it did, it had to be seen. We got a number 19, Sun, which is another 10. Happiness, success, optimistic, vitality, joy, confidence, happiness, and truth. Here comes the Sun. Sun card represents success, abundance, and radiance like the sun itself. It gives strength and vitality to all those who are lucky enough to feel its rays. There is much joy and happiness coming your way. The Sun card shows that you have a significant sense of deserved confidence right now. Life is particularly good, and the sun is shining your way as you reach the goals that you have set. We have a beautiful world coming. I have seen it in my dreams, and it will be. We just have to be patient, and we have to work on self. I love the two cards that come out for the Starseed Oracle. We got We the Hawthorns, Deep Love, Mother's Milk, Birth as a Portal. Birth is a portal that ushers in new life. The Hawthorns are here to remind you that you're a child of the cosmic mother and you're being called to be held by her deep, never-ending love and embrace. This is a tender, nourishing care reminding you to receive the deep, deep love of the mother's embrace. The Hawthorns know that the journey on earth can be rocky and lonely at times, but you're being reminded to rest more deeply in the mother's arms. This is a card of extreme potency, of femininity, of creation, and of birth. You're being called to mother yourself and others too, to surrender to your sacred femininity, to create and surround to your own creations, to hold and be held. You're being called to remember your place in the web of life and to realize Cosmic Mother is watching you every step of the way. You may be going through a transition right now, moving from one way of being to another. If so, you're being reminded that your cradle in a sacred container, you're cradled in a sacred container, that you're more held than you can possibly imagine, and you have access to more love than your heart can bear. If you're struggling in any way, you're being reassured that things will work out. Open yourself to receiving the overflowing love of the Cosmic Mother, flooding toward you from every direction. Let its strength stretch your heart. Starseed activation. Place this card on the portal of your heart and whisper the following. I allow the deep love of the Cosmic Mother to wash over me. I'm loved. I'm held. That is very beautiful and reassuring. We got one more card with this one. I didn't even know this card was in here. I thought this was really good. Remember I said we're going to deep dive? Well, Earth School, life lessons, soul growth, study, higher learning. Deep diving, baby. She's deep diving. He, she, whatever, they're deep diving. Planet Earth is a great initiation for the soul and life lessons, are the circum for which we enroll. These aren't one-time lessons, but themes we choose to circle around, deepening our experience of them as we made our way through the spiral of life. Life's lessons aren't only about getting it right, they're also about getting it wrong. Remembering that Earth is a planet of polarity helps with the understanding each year. The study deepens more and more. If you pull this card while you're going through a difficult time, you're being prompted to remember that your soul came here to grow and learn. Try not to look at difficult times as getting it wrong. Instead, see them as opportunities for soul growth. If you can find a way to grow and soften your heart through the high and lows, your soul is almost definitely growing, which is the whole point. Pulling this card can also mean that you are being called to embark on a new area of study or growth. This could be through a structured learning, such as university, school, or a training course. If you're having difficulties in a relationship, you're being reminded that these are opportunities for soul growth. After all, relationships are known as the number one way that we grow as souls while we're here on Earth. Starseed Soul Inquiry. How are you being called to grow or learn? You need to ask yourself these questions. How are we growing and learning? Because there's going to be some crazy stuff coming up in the future, and we got to be ready for it. And we got two cards from the Golden Future, and of course, I kept them both. It's going to be it's going to be okay. Now we got a number 13, work satisfaction. Seek that which fulfills your soul. This is a beautiful card. There's so much beauty in that. In the golden future, there will be no employment as we know it today and no money. Advanced spiritual technology will mean that everyone will be free to do what gives them their soul satisfaction. Those who love painting, growing produce, or cooking will do so. Those whose delight is teaching, inventing, healing, or driving certain transports will freely and joyfully volunteer their services. Offering service to others with joy is part of the higher consciousness, and service work will bring its own fulfillment. So people needs will be met by a caring fifth dimensional community. Everyone will be considered equal and will happily contribute to the well-being of the whole. Everyone will also honor and appreciate each individual's free choice. In the golden future, people will do only that which gives them a sense of fulfillment and happiness. Receiving this card suggests you bless and give thanks for all the good things in your life. Look for the divine in all situations and people so that you can find joy in all you currently do. Then take time to consider what really fills you with a sense of fulfillment, peace, or soul satisfaction when you are clear what does so. Ask Lady Portia, the goddess of liberty, who was a high priestess in the Temple of Liberty in Atlantis, to set you free of chains and restrictions so you can be mentally and emotionally free. Ask her to place this vision in your heart so that you attract it from the universe. Then see yourself totally at liberty to follow your joy. Finally, take responsibility for your happiness consciously, but honorably set yourself free of people and situations that restrict you. Take decisions to do the things that give you a feel good factor and live with joy. That is where we are going to be. I hate to tell you. Well, I don't hate to tell you. I love to tell you that. We got a number 36, Golden Stellar Internet, communicate in a fifth dimensional way. The internet allows huge amounts of information to be transmitted instantly. In the golden future, it will be replaced by a golden quantum stellar internet using high frequency and wave bands that only carry positive inspiration, spiritual information. These will be totally harmless to humans, birds, fish, animals, insects, and trees. As the new golden age progresses, humanity will receive much wisdom and assistance from the master of telephony, the part of Mercury that has also ascended, and other friends in the universe who are already cooperating with Archangel Michael to set in place a fifth dimensional communication network. This will eventually be replaced by a seventh dimensional system anchored through Stonehenge. Crystal transmissions are being programmed once more to help humanity. The fifth dimensional consciousness of humanity is only interested in high vibrational, illuminating, and uplifting transmissions. The master of telephony are the 12 illumined beings who oversee the ascending aspect of Mercury, the planet of communication. They link to you through your throat chakra, your center of truth, which is overseen by Archangel Michael. Ask Archangel Michael to fill your throat center with royal blue and gold energy. Then send out an intention to connect with the master of telephony. As you do so, magnificent angels on the golden ray will work with you. Part of your ascension mission is to hold the light that will enable the golden quantum stellar internet of the golden age to be established. When you do so, your throat chakra will glow with integrity, honor, and courage, allowing you to communicate in a pure and charismatic way. It is time to impart your truth consciously in a fifth dimensional way, as if you were already in the new golden future. When you do this, people will trust and respect you. Yeah, we are going there. I already feel like we've been shifting. Things just don't add up anymore. It's just things look weird. Really pay attention because a lot of people don't even look real. And you can't get that many plastic surgeries and look that young forever. Number 17, cue the card. It's an eight, infinity. Easy does it. Inhale the good shit, exhale the bad shit. We love this sassy mantra because they are absolutely words to live your life by. Take a breath and slow down. In the breath, there is a stillness, a moment of peace. It is important as a human to recharge not just our minds, but our body and soul as well. You cannot always be giving 100%. Not only is it exhausting to you, but it also can be exhausting to those around you. When you are feeling overwhelmed, just remember to hit the pause button. There are so many fun ways to do this. You can take a bubble bath and just sit in the stillness around you, powering down and recharging. Maybe you prefer meditating, gardening, or curling up for a cat nap. Take at least 10 minutes a day to unwind and let go of the demands and stress of life. I agree. We kind of sink ourselves into that too much. And we have a couple more cards. We have the Divine Master. We got one of those 10-inch word names. Mahavatar Babaji. Spiritual awakening, interconnectedness, understanding the inner workings. Mahavatar means great incarnation. The Babaji means sacred or honored father. Mahavatar Babaji is a deeply respected master yogi who was introduced to the world through the teachings of the Indian yogi Paramahansa Yoganandis, no, the author of the classic autobiography of a yogi. As he's called, he's said to be over 2,000 years old, for he has reached the ecstatic yogic state of enlightenment and mastery. Many within the spiritual field believe that Babaji is the keeper of the Christ light in India, as he is in many ways like Christ, deeply devoted to the service of others. He has a sacred spiritual retreat hidden in the Himalayas, a place that many of the wandering yogis of India are searching for and is of great help to anyone studying yoga or yoga science. You are going through a powerful series of awakenings at this time and being to understand the interconnectedness of all things. You will even begin to understand the healing and lessons that have taken place during the darkest hours of your life. Know that even though you have had to surmount great difficulties, all roads are leading to a deeper state of connection with yourself. Dive deep into your meditation practice now and be open to listening and learning, for the universe is trying to help you understand all the pieces of your life's puzzle so that you can understand the real reason why you are here. Given all that you have been through, you will never be able to see the world the same way again. And this is for the highest good. You are realizing that everyone and everything is interconnected and one, and that every decision and action you take will lead you to the next step. As you continue along this path, you will come to see that through your spiritual practice, you become the keeper and creator of your own destiny. Welcome to the real you. I like that. That is a great message. It's really late here. It's 1:01 right now. So, El More, spiritual force field, protective light is surrounding you. You are safe. El Moria, or simply Moria, is a name that was used to protect the identity of Runber Sun, a spiritual, aware, and connected Sikh man who has born into a powerful family that ruled Kashmir in the Indian subcontinent in the 19th century and is said to have intervened both spiritually and physically to stop the British invasion of the region in 1845. This wise soul is now able to help us block and remove any energy that is coming to us that is not serving our connection to God. This wise spiritual guide works closely with the angelic realm and can help us understand if something or someone is aligned, a goodness is aligned to goodness and truth or not. Retreat from harsh people and places so that you can feel safe and connected with what is important to you and will lead you to the ascent of your soul. You are being guided to remember that there is powerful light within you that has the ability to teach you many lessons in order to connect. With this light, it's important to be able to let down your defenses. And Moria and angels of the light are here to help you determine who is your world has your best interest at heart and who has ulterior motives. Trust in what you know, what you feel, and most importantly, what is being revealed to you. Yeah, this is the last card we got, the Gateway of Light activation. And this is the heart of Source. All-encompassing love, unconditional acceptance, and serenity. And I love this card because if you look at it, it really, really kind of mesmerizes you. The soul of the universe is a gigantic heart. Its beats are angels and beings of light. It is what many call God. It's love that is beyond gender and dogma. It's the infinite experience, infinity. It's all that is, was, and ever will be. It's love beyond love and expressing love. It's an energy that can't be explained, but never fully comprehended. It's where we have all come from and will all return. The strangest part of all is that we've never left, even though we are spiritual beings having a human experience and may feel that source is separate from us. The truth is that we're always connected, even when we feel we're not. This gateway takes us not upward, but inward. It's the gateway that reminds us that through the stargate of our heart, we are connected to the heart of creation. Not only that, but we exist and express ourselves within the heart. Even though we may be on planet Earth and experiencing Earth as a planet within the Milky Way, all of this and more is actually being expressed by the heart of Source. The vastness of this divine love is inexplainable, but it's who we are. You are connecting directly with the heart of Source, the creator of life and love. You are blessed to receive this card, for it shows the cup of your heart is being filled with love until it overflows. The divine energy that is with you now is helping you melt away any blockages so that you can be open to the love, acceptance, and appreciation that you deserve. You are being encouraged to view yourself in a loving way and give yourself permission to be loved. If you have been holding back for a while but are now ready to share the love you have within, this card lets you know it is safe to do so. You are loved, loving, and lovable. Step forward, claim your worth, and enjoy a new level of spiritual openness. You are truly blessed. Wow, that was a great reading, you guys, tonight. I feel so much coming through these last few days that we need to really be on guard with some things that are going to go down. And we need to know that we are okay. Don't fear. There is nothing that's going to hurt us, but it is going to kind of freak us out there. We are going to see the alien thing. I don't know if they're going to do it worldwide or just over a big city so many people can see it because that's how it gets out. Because if our politicians and our Pentagon is telling us about the aliens now, we know that the alien invasion is next, the fake alien invasion. Oh, Bonnie D is going to sleep. I just want to tell everybody, get ready for the flash, get some water, get some sleep, get some food, be prepared, get some batteries and all kinds of stuff. Just in case. Just have that, months worth of something just in case. Because I want all you to be protected and comfortable. And I want all of you to do some meditation and work on self. So important. Wow. I love you all. And may every step in your journey be magical. And you know what? Just be you.